Well, everybody, today is Thursday. Okay, if you guys haven't noticed, it's November, so supposed to do this whole beard thing, which actually I have like a week and a half on everybody, so I'm cheating. Okay, so pretty much all week, all I've been doing is playing video games. Seriously, I have pretty much no homework in any of my classes, which is dumb. So I feel like a lazy pile, but I have nothing else to do. Everybody else is busy. I had a test to study for microeconomics today that I did. I did some studying in geography, but I have no homework. It's all notes and tests. So there's nothing to do. So I play video games all the time. And my friend Yanji thinks I'm a bear and I'm going into hibernation because I sleep a lot and play a lot of video games and I'm growing out a beard. In order to combat this horrible trend that is being lazy, I've started my workouts this week. So started working out again. It's about time for wrestling anyways, so my body's cool with it. Boring week. College life. Yeah. What can you do about it? So I'll just jump right into the questions for you guys. Okay, so Brandon wants to know, what is my least favorite class? What do I hate the most? Easily environmental conservation. It is such a joke. I don't go to class. I don't think I've been in class for like 4 weeks now. It's all the notes are online, all the tests are online, all the tests are open book, open note with friends. It's stupid. There's no reason to go to the class because when we do go to the class, we just take the notes that are online, and I just do that on my own time anyways. So that class is really annoying and pointless. So that's easily my least favorite class. All right, and Luke wants to know, have I ever legitimately said I love you? No, we went over this. I went over this from my own perspective. No, I plan on saying that one time, or you know, when I get married. So no, I haven't. All right, and Keith had a little bit more complicated one. He wanted to know, if you say something that you don't mean to be offensive, but it comes across as offensive to someone else, do they have the right to be offended? That is a complex one. Here's the deal. If someone is offended by something you said, they have the right to be offended. There's nothing you can do about that. It's when people take it too far and they're consistently looking to get offended. Uh, I won't go into detail because I don't want to like start an argument about this, but I mean, a lot of people, especially liberals, like to take and be super politically correct about everything. You cannot say something if it may possibly offend someone somewhere, then you can't say it or you can't do it because the whole world's gonna collapse and everybody's gonna hate you. Yeah, screw them. You can say things and not mean to be offensive, and I feel that person can't get angry at you for it. They can be offended and do their own thing. I'm not gonna tell them what they can and cannot do. And people go out as far as lawsuits. That's ridiculous. So people can do what they want, be offended, but taking it beyond their own self to an external part of life, such as getting mad at someone or fighting with someone or arguing or something stupid like that, that's when you take it too far. Then that's the point where you cross the line. So there's a line, just make sure you don't cross. Okay, so Robs wants to know, what was the most embarrassing moment I've ever had? I had to think about this one for a long time. I've managed to go through my life thus far without any extraordinarily embarrassing moments where I don't have pants on, or perhaps uh, something ridiculous would happen to me, like being in the community center and say a couple of our friends depantsing one of us in front of two girls, Luke, Frazier. What? I finally figured it out though. If you guys don't know me, well, you don't know me, so maybe you do. Do you? I don't know. Uh, Last March, like March 2nd, March 1st, I bought a car. Well, it was a 1993 Honda Prelude, and it was my first manual. And I was super excited to drive it, and so I had it for. I got it all licensed up and everything, and then 2 days later, I was driving back from work and took it off the road. Pretty nasty. It was an accident. Swerved off the right and didn't just go off the road. No, I went down a hill that was sloped. Oh, let's say, yeah, right about there. Well past 45 degrees. It was intense. I had rims and low profile tires, so of course those just blew up on contact. And then I stopped dead end of a tree about that far from a tree, and then I was hanging off a retaining wall. Say this is a car. I was hanging off the retaining wall like this. And the front two tires were hanging off. Front two, what were wheels before I hit the curb, were hanging off like that. And yeah, it was pretty bad. And that was very embarrassing. That was like, wow, did you really just do that? Okay, so my question is, despite knowing said four guys, one of which is my twin, for 7 or 8 years now, I don't know, the good majority of my life, still don't know what some of these kids plan on doing after college. In fact, I don't even know if some of them know what they're doing after college. So my question is, GQs, what do you aspire to be? What do you want to be? What do you want to do with your goals, with your major? Luke, I don't understand. I don't. Brandon, I have a few ideas. I just want to know. I'm curious. My goal, my ultimate goal, is to open a business. I've always wanted to open a restaurant. I'm actually starting to think about a music venue slash bar. Uh, I have a lot of ideas floating around up here, just every day, and then I forget them, and then I just remember bar and restaurant. So I'm thinking about a restaurant. I call it Paradise, and that's Parrottise. I don't know what plan words I was shooting for when I wrote that, but I just want to make it clear. Let everybody else know. Let them know what you want to do. Cool? All right. You guys have a good one. I'm gonna get off and go study some geography, or yeah, I'll probably actually just play Left 4 Dead. Plug Left 4 Dead 2 comes out next Tuesday. I'm just gonna play Left 4 Dead 2 all day long, and I'm gonna cry, and I might poop my pants. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's nasty. That's disgusting.